If you can see my slide, please you let me know.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, we are going to start from this. Please, did it change? Did the slide change?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, it has changed.
Okay. Are you seeing the slide mode?
No, we only saw the girl's health.
Okay.
I'm not slideshow yet.
Okay.
But that's okay. Okay.
Is it still is it still on slideshow?
Still in PowerPoint mode.
No.
Not yet.
PowerPoint, not, we have not turned it into a slideshow.
How about now?
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being there. Okay, let's take a look at this. Our gut health. Woo! It's an interesting topic because this does not stop someone being a man or a woman. It cuts across everybody, child, adult, male, and female. Our gut is one place this is our gut. Do you know anything that looks like this? Like a squash rope, like a rope that gets twined together, get mashed together. That is what the gut is like. Now let's take a look at this. What we're going to be seeing tonight, we will get to know that our gut are linked to so many things. Things like microbiome, immunity and genetics, sleep and exercises, diet, mental and emotional health, and stress management. Someone will say, how come her gut have a link with all this? How can the gut, just something, look at it. The gut is just something that is seated right there inside of us. How does it have a link with all this? What does it all together with this? Please, can any of the hosts help us to mute people? Thank you. Someone will ask, how can the gut have to do with stress management, to do with my mental health, and so many of that? Now, let's look at what someone wrote. We are going very fast in reading out this because they are not quite so much, but they are lengthy. Let's see, the incredible complexity of the gut and its importance to our overall health.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Is anybody having the host right? Okay, thank you. Now, it said the incredible complexity of the gut and its importance to our overall health. Now, they are not saying our maybe stomach health, our sight health, our brain health. They said our overall health, linking the gut to the overall health. And this is numerous studies in the past 2 decades have demonstrated links between gut health and the immune system, mood, mental health, autoimmune diseases, endocrine disorders, skin conditions, and cancer. When you talk about the gut health, a lot of people will not know that it has a link to all these many health issues. We can see from this place now that our gut health is really very important. At one time, our digestive system was considered a relatively simple system. It's not just to swallow something, drink water, or eat food. Then later you sleep and wake up, it has digested, you go to the loo and you pass out what you don't want. It is telling us now that it is more complex than what we used to think. It is not as simple as that. I said, comprising essentially of one long tube for our food to pass through, be absorbed, and then excreted. That is what everybody used to think. It says the term gut microbiome refers specifically to the microorganisms to a healthy body. Professor Adeloye, I don't think I can record, but I hope you are recording. I don't know, it's saying recording stopped, recording. Okay, let's go on, please.
I'm recording.
Okay. Okay, these words that we just read about our gut getting linked to everything, all of these are according to Dr. E.N. Quigley in his study Trusted Source on gut bacteria in the journey of gastroenterology and hepatology. Having a wide variety of this good bacteria in your gut can enhance your immune system function, improve symptoms of depression, help combat obesity, and provide numerous other benefits. Now, our gut health is not just something that stays there while we drink and while we eat. It will just move, or it will just walk on what it is we eat. We are now seeing that when we have a case of either healthy gut or unhealthy gut, it has a long or a very good, a very long thing with our lifestyle. Now let's take a look at some signs of unhealthy guts. 7 signs of unhealthy guts. Many facets of modern life, such as high stress level. I'm sure country is so difficult now, everything is so bad now. The stress level is of the increase. Now, what is that doing to our gut health? Too little sleep, eating processed and high sugar food, and taking antibiotics can damage our gut microbiome. Please take a note at this. Eating processed and high sugar foods, taking antibiotics can all damage our gut microbiome. And when the microbiome is damaged, so many unhealthy things start happening to our body. This in turn may affect other aspects of our health, such as the brain, the heart, the immune system, the skin, the weight, hormone levels, ability to absorb nutrients, and even the development of cancer. I want to beg you, some of us have never linked our gut health to any of this. You have never thought of gut health possessing the ability to either make or mar the state of health. Now, there is a number of ways an unhealthy gut may manifest itself. Here are 7 most common signs. When you push your stomach, the signs of those unhealthy guts, you will see this person is folding the hand over the tummy. Many times, many of us go through this, many of children go through this, the clutch, the stomach. They don't even know. You begin to question, what did you eat? What went into you? We begin to ask those questions. Now, let's take a look at this. Upset stomach. Stomach disturbance by gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, and heartburn can all be signs of an unhealthy gut. A balanced gut will have less difficulty processing food and eliminating waste. When you eat healthily and you go pass out waste, and you don't have to retch, you don't have to strain, you don't have to scream, and you just go as very fine, just like you put in the food. That is when you have gut. Or when you have to bend, squeeze, groan, then something is wrong somewhere. And that is brewing a lot of health issues. Now let's take a look at the second one, a high sugar diet. A diet high in processed food. Look at it, processed food keeps coming. We saw the processed food just now, and it is repeating itself. A diet high in processed food and added sugar can decrease the amount of good bacteria in our guts. A lot of us don't know that they are the good bacteria. This can cause increased sugar cravings, which can damage our gut still further. High amounts of refined sugar, high fructose syrup, linked to increased inflammation in the body. Inflammation can be the cause to a number of diseases. The day I was talking about or thinking about gut health, I really found out that gut health has a lot to do with cancer. And if you ask me of the increase in world today, that's one person, either he died of diabetes or he died of cancer. And every blessed day, the count is going very high. Now, number 3, unintentional weight changes. Now, some people will say, I can gain weight anytime I like. I can lose weight anytime I like. Let's take a look at what this is saying. Gaining or losing weight without making changes to your diet. Listen, gaining or losing weight without making changes to your diet or exercise habits may be a sign of an unhealthy gut. An imbalanced gut can impair your body ability to absorb nutrients, regulate blood sugar, and store fat. Weight loss may be caused by small intestinal bacteria overgrowth, that's SIBO. SIBO is small intestinal bacterial growth. While weight gain may be caused by insulin resistance or the urge to overeat due to decreased nutrient absorption. Some of us would have taken our dinner, we will feel full, but our mouth will still be craving. That is because there is an improper nutrient absorption. You really want to get yourself stuffed up, not that you're really hungry. If that happens, please know that you are beginning to grow an unhealthy gut. Now, the fourth one is sleep disturbances or constant fatigue. An unhealthy gut may contribute to sleep disturbances such as insomnia or poor sleep, and therefore lead to chronic fatigue. The majority of the body's serotonin, a hormone that affects mood and sleep, is produced in the gut. Please, let me take that again. The majority of the body's serotonin, a hormone that affects mood and sleep, is produced in the gut. So gut damage can impair your ability to sleep well. Some sleep disturbances have been linked to the risk of fibromyalgia. Now we are taking a look at the fifth one, which is the skin irritation. Someone will say you are what you eat. When you want to look nice, what are you getting into your gut? Skin conditions like eczema may be related to a damaged gut. Inflammation in the gut caused by a poor diet or food allergies may cause increased leaking of certain protein into the body, which can in turn irritate the skin and cause conditions such as eczema. Now, while we are talking about leaking, I'm sure you would have heard about leaky gut. And I know we are going to meet that as we progress. If you know anyone who has a child living with autism, ADHD, most of these issues with children, or most of this issue that we see as neurological, most of them have one link or the other with leaky guts. I'm sure we are going to meet this at the end of this presentation, because most time they prescribe something called a bone broth for those children so that it can help seal up the leaky part of the gut so the protein don't get to drop into places where they are not supposed to. So let's take a look at number 6, autoimmune conditions. Before we even read about this autoimmune condition, for the first time, lupus, even MS, multiple sclerosis, lupus, and so many other health issues. Do you know many of them are linked with unhealthy guts? Let's take a look at what number 6 is saying. Medical researchers are continually finding new evidence of the impact of the gut on the immune system trusted source. It's thought that an unhealthy gut may increase systemic inflammation and alter the proper functioning of the immune system. It can lead to autoimmune diseases where the body attacks itself rather than harmful invaders. A situation where the body attacks itself, attacks any part of the body or any part of itself where it's supposed to fight itself. Many of this is caused by it's caused by unhealthy guts. Please, can I see my screen?
Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, let's take a look at number 7. Number 7 is talking about food intolerances. Maybe you've had a child tell you, oh, I am lactose intolerant, or I am allergic to crabs or seafood in general. I don't touch snails. Let's talk about food intolerances. Food intolerances are the result of difficulty digesting certain food. This is different from food allergies. And this, which is caused by an immune system reaction to certain food. Food allergies are caused by the immune system's reaction to certain food. So where you take a certain food, maybe you used to taking it, and one day you took it and you found out that maybe you had flatulence after taking it, or you just took it and your stomach is rumbling, or you took it and you feel like rushing into the loo, or you just took it, that is food intolerance. Now let's take a look at it. It's thought that food intolerances may be caused by poor quality of bacteria in the gut. This can lead to difficulty digesting the trigger food and unpleasant systems such as bloating, gas, diarrhea, and so this food and all these effects may be having a negative effect on the gut health. Let's look at something. We are going to look at solutions to all this. Solutions to all this. What is the work of prebiotics in our health? What is the work of microorganisms? How about the bacteria? Are they beneficial? Our diet, does our diet have anything to do with our gut health? How we perceive things, does it have anything to do with our gut health? Let's go on. Now let's see. 7 things you can do for your gut health. 7 things you can do for your gut health. No, lower your stress level. Someone will say, is it in this Africa? In this Nigeria? Lower your stress level. You find out that when you lower your stress level, chronic high level of stress are add on your whole body, including your guts. Some ways to lower stress may include meditation, walking, getting a massage, spending time with friends or family, diffusing essential oils. Wow, that's awesome. That's therapeutic. Decreasing caffeine intake. That's for some of us who indulge in caffeine. I know someone in this room that does. Indulging in caffeine. Laughing. We can decrease our caffeine indulgence. We can laugh. We can yoga for those of us who are interested. And then we can have a pet. We have a pet in this part of the world, but how we deal with our pets may not be the same as some other persons or some other countries, because some people have their pets live in with them as a family member. A lot of people found out that cuddling a dog or cuddling a pet does a lot to lower stress level. Now, here are 10 ways to reduce the feeling of stress. Number 2, let's take a look at getting enough sleep. Not getting enough or sufficient quality of sleep can have a serious impact on our gut health. Now, someone said, how many hours do I sleep? Oh, I sleep for 10 hours, I sleep for 8 hours. No, it's not the length of sleep now. Let's take a look at what this person is saying, because you could spend 10 hours tossing and turning, but you could have 7 hours of a very good and deep sleep. I said, which can in turn contribute to more sleep issues. Try to prioritize getting at least 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep per night. You're not able to help you if you have trouble sleeping. Then eat slowly. Let us not eat as if we are in a rush to meet a deadline or to beat a train or to catch a plane. Eat slowly. Chewing your food thoroughly and eating your meals more slowly can help promote food digestion and absorption of nutrients. This may help you reduce digestive discomfort and maintain a healthy health. Number 4 is telling us to stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water has been shown to have a beneficial effect on the mucosal lining of the intestine, as well as on the balance of good bacteria in the gut. Staying hydrated is a simple way to promote a healthy gut. You just have to stay hydrated. Don't feel dehydrated. Don't starve yourself of water. I know this period is a period of prayer, a period of fasting, but whenever we know we want to break, let us make ourselves really, really hydrated. Now we can take prebiotic. How do we take prebiotic? A lot of people will say, I've heard about this good bacteria, the prebiotic. How do we take them? I'm going to give us a secret. Are you a yogurt lover? I'm talking about very healthy yogurts. Yogurts are supposed to be healthy anyway, but there are some so very healthy yogurts, and we all know that yogurts are really, really high in prebiotics. Adding a prebiotic or probiotic supplement to your diet may be a great way to improve your gut health. Probiotics provide food meant to promote the good of beneficial bacteria in the gut. While prebiotics are live good bacteria, people with bacteria overgrowth, such as SIBO, I told us what SIBO means just now, should not take prebiotics. So when you have an overgrowth of SIBO, do not take probiotic, because you will have that bacteria in excess. Not all probiotic supplements are high quality. You heard me? Not all probiotic supplements are high quality or will actually provide benefits. I will say that again because I'll be introducing something to us very soon. Not all probiotic supplements are high quality or will actually provide benefits. It's better to consult your healthcare provider when choosing a probiotic or a prebiotic supplement to ensure that best health benefits. Show now for a prebiotic or a probiotic supplement. Now, number 6, check for food intolerances. If you have symptoms such as cramping, bloating, abdominal pain, diarrhea, rashes, nausea, fatigue, or acid refluxes, you may be suffering from a food intolerance. And try eliminating common trigger food to see if your symptoms improve. Like my son will come one time, I don't know where he got the idea. One day he just came and he said, Mom, I think I am now lactose intolerant. I said, honey, who told you that? He said, Mom, I used to take milk without problem, but now when I take it, my stomach rumbles, and I had to watch him for some time. I found out that the pain was in his brain, not in his stomach. And today we are back to the lactose and he's doing very fine. Now, if you are able to identify a food or food that are contributing to your symptoms, you may see a positive change in your digestive health by changing your eating habits. When you have been able to identify what is causing your intolerance and stay out of it. Stay clear. That was what I did with my son. When he came and said, Mom, I'm beginning to get lactose intolerance. I said, okay, whoever told you that? I needed to watch him. Watch what he complained about. Introduce that dairy products. And I found out that plus or minus, there was really nothing. So I have to put his mind back into taking it because he was really a growing child and he needed enough of that. Now, changing our diet. You see, the last one is talking